Welcome everyone to Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. We're here back again at Pittsburgh to continue our chat with Mason. Crippled, but free. Show me your true form.
When everything has left you, all that remains is a peculiar peace. It's hard to keep it, especially considering the panic that comes on sometimes. Sometimes when it's hard to breathe. Truthfully, the leg being gone is bad enough, but the way people look at you, that's when I miss being whole the most. Do you know any happy stories? Hopeful ones?
I try to be stalking my stories, but I just don't quite frankly have too many hopeful stories. Funny stories, yes. Oh, I've got the story of the eagle who watches over travelers from the sky. That ought to count.
That can't be true. That sounds like a Navy tale.
Oh, I guess it's a thriller instead.
Luck? I don't know how to think about that anymore. When did my luck run out? How many other men got scratches from that rusty barbed wire? How many yards of wire on how many deadly fields led to the scratch on my leg? The one that took my own body from me. That made me a burden. Know any good jokes? I'm not so good at telling them anymore.
I got a few. I got the aristocratic ghost doomed to mingle with hobos for eternity. That always gets a laugh.
Wish I could tell that one to my sister. Traps. Lack is what holds you down, and that's just as bad as heavy chains of plenty. I can grow stronger with chains on, but when lack takes away your ability to move, takes away your mobility, there's no growing from that. So anyway, tell me a funny story? You seem like you know a few good ones.
I should have a few more. Oh no! He already knows the tale of the twins. Or the many identical people. Funny story. Crap. Looks like I don't have too many of those. Franklin. I call upon Franklin's tale. Give me a joke.
Yeah, Paul would have liked that one.
Slowly in the right direction.
I've got old sadnesses in life. And newer ones, too. Ma's mind is going. It's slow, but she doesn't remember where she lives some days.
Oh, boy.
When she sees me, she thinks I'm Paul. And I gotta tell her, I have to tell her slowly that it's me, Mason, and that Paul's not here right now. He's gone away. The sadness is too great to bear. Know any good jokes? I'm not so good at telling them anymore.
Please stop asking me for jokes. Oh, jeez. Yep, I'm at the bottom of the story barrel. Oh, wait, I got the Leatherman. Yes, yes, Leatherman, save me!
Yeah, Paul would have liked that one.
So close!
Trust? I never really considered trust an issue till I got back and my leg was rotting. I didn't trust the doctors, I didn't trust my sister Jessie, but once the leg had to go, she actually helped me take care of it. I could actually trust her. Did my mistrust cause my problems? Should I have had faith all along? Tell me a happy story. Something to make the world seem kind.
I think I've got just one happy story left. Oh, wait, I forgot the trickster spirit's also a funny story. Happy story. Was the trickster who lures humans with magic stones happy? I'm banking on it. It's either happy or funny. I think it's happy.
Oh, come on. That doesn't sound real.
Don't tell me that's a thriller.
Home, well, what heartless greedmonger decided what plants get to be beautiful and what plants are weeds anyway? Who said that peony has cash value, but a dandelion is worthy of being torn from its home? Before the war, I had Paul. I wasn't often alone. After the war, it wasn't only my family turning away from me. It was our government turning from what they couldn't bear to see. But remember, no matter what happens to you, you will always have the solidarity of the road and the earth. They will never deny you their company.
Oh. Interesting. I didn't get him all the way there, but he still seems satisfied somehow. Well then. What story evolved? The man who made molasses is turned into the man who ate only molasses. Still, who does decide what gets to be a weed? Jimmy, I'll be back for you later. Looks like the East Coast has been pretty much scoured. Iowa, eh? Oh, jeez. I've picked up a lot of stories. Also, I had more items in my inventory than I thought. Nashville. That's Tennessee, correct? I'm not as knowledgeable about my country's geography as I might hope. Headed out Colorado way. Well, Cleveland. A beautiful brass conductor's pocket watch. It's broken, though the hand stopped at 11:59. Cleveland, Ohio, correct? Because that might, no, that'll bring me too far west. Still, not bad. Trying to get to Iowa, damn it. Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana. Boston, nope. Jacksonville, maybe. Richmond. Is that the right place? Oh, wait, nope. Richmond's in Virginia. I am an idiot. I am a prisoner of ignorance. Alright, let's... no, not that one. Let's go to Jacksonville. Then I'll figure out where Jacksonville is. I'm so bad. Don't ever take directions from me. Nope, I'm just headed further south. I'm just ruining it. Ruined it. Ruined it. Ruined it. No. Birmingham, Alabama? Damn it. No, that brings me west, but not west enough. Cleveland. I think Cleveland's my best bet. Don't let me plan your road trips. There we go. Can I? Oh god. Every time I open the map, it gets worse. The game gets more and more upset for me opening the map. Alright. The traffic should be heading westward, so this should be helpful. I should be able to hitch a ride. I'm wondering what exactly unlocked these items. I assume it's having completed those stories. I don't actually know. You gonna be okay, game? I've gone around the country once, and the game is very upset about that. It's very upsetty. Alright, let's go to Chicago and try to make some money. I only realize now that I am running low on the cash. I need that green, man. Grease some wheels, take some trains. There we go. Look for work. It's huge and unwieldy, but light as anything. Carry it down to my house and we'll work something out, the woman declares. You have to package and follow her. She begins a rambling story about living room, her interior decorator, her husband's taste in rugs. Fascinating, man. Thank God. Sweet. Hop a train? No, thanks. Oh boy. I need to get over that bridge. I don't see any crossings around. Oh, hey. Hey, partner. Do me a favor, will ya? You piece of shit. I don't think I can walk across this bridge. Maybe. Let's see. Nope. Not allowed. Nice. You're a good man. Going out to Cedar Rapids? Nah, it's not necessarily where I'm going, but you're taking me closer, so thank you, sir. Or madam. Oh, whoa, hey, how do I get out? How do I get out? Okay. I don't know if I did that or if that was just where they were gonna drop me off. Still, thank you. New story. What could it be? Lag, that's what it is. Oh my God.
Migrants line the street in an obedient queue. Heads down, stomachs grumbling. Every couple minutes, the line lurches forward like the yank of a chain. They're waiting to get into a warehouse. You can't tell why or what's inside.
I'll just move on.
You don't have all day. As you leave, a woman in a ravaged blue petticoat glides past, wrapping her arms around one of the men exiting the warehouse. "I love you," she whispers. "I love you." He holds a package, brown paper with fresh stains the color of rust.
Move on? It's a hungry couple who got fed from the warehouse. Oh, I see. What story has evolved? The invisible gunslinger, Sharp-Eyed Jack, who could kill a man from 10 miles away. It's the only logical explanation. Cassidy, Chapter 2, Moaning Low.
Where are you headed now?
Oh, wherever the road takes me.
I'm thinking about getting out to the coast again. I want to get to Frisco and gaze upon the Pacific Ocean like in days past. Contemplation of water is an ancient healing practice, you know?
Really?
The vastness of the sea makes the personal wounds we suffer seem small in comparison. That's the theory, anyway. Silas told me that once. Sometimes I want to hear a sadness that resonates with my own. Do you know any stories like that?
I know a few, but I can't remember which ones I've already told you. I already knows Cassidy's verse. I should hope so. Wow. Okay, cool. So I haven't used up too many of my good stories yet. Alright. Sad stories. Black Winged Death taking the soul of a drunkard. That's sad, right? I seem to remember it,
That
so.
one was like getting locked out in the cold with nothing but your sorrow. I liked it. When things change, trying to understand that something is truly lost is difficult work. To think, I didn't mean enough to Silas for him to want to stay with me. Or his fear got the better of his desire and he settled for something he didn't want instead. Or I meant nothing to him anyway. It was all a lie. These things do a number on me when I'm out here on my own. Have you heard any scary stories in your travels? Tell me one. I want to shiver.
I like the way Cassidy talks. Scary stories. I've got a lot of scary stories. I'm just trying to determine which one I want to tell. The scarecrows.
I don't always like the spooky ones, but you told that one well. When you fight authority, don't believe in the romanticism of being an outcast or a rebel.
Oh.
I did that once. It's a mistake. Don't think you're going to escape society's judgment, no matter how strongly you believe you're in the right. In the end, what people thought of us affected us, even while we pretended it didn't. I think that was too much to bear, even for Silas. Alone, out here, I spend too much time inside my own head. Can you tell me a hopeful story to lighten my mood?
No, but I can tell you wild tales to distract you. Right. Soothe animals. What kind of story is that? Nature, country, home.
Well, I can find that kind of movie theater story at any stop along the road.
Is that a thriller?
Maybe, in some other lifetime, some other place, I'm happy and fulfilled. Maybe in those places, I'm not who I am now. Here, I feel so ignored, so discardable. Like what I did and who I was counted for nothing. Like I'm consigned to being a perpetual stranger, even to those I loved most. Wiped from the face of the world, as if I'd never existed in the first place.
Man, Cassidy, do I know you?
I need an optimistic story right now. Something to put a smile on my face. Can you think of any like that?
The man who ate only molasses. Tell me about your joy, Cassidy.
That's a good one. We do reach up like that, towards hope. Joy. You don't really enjoy something unless you experience the lack of it too. Hunger makes the food taste better, and so on. It's an old idea. This is what I tell myself about sorrow, too. That the joys couldn't be possible
What in the hell?
if it weren't for the lows as well.
Sorry, my window closed out for no reason.
I don't know if I believe it all the way, though. In the end, a deep, powerful, consuming hunger doesn't make food taste good. It just turns eating into a compulsion.
Exactly.
I need an optimistic story right now.
I'll tell Quinn's adventures. Focusing on the hopeful parts.
I like that one. Makes me feel the way Silas used to in the old days. There's some more travel I could do. I think a lot about going back to Frisco where it all began. I could find Silas and Pauline and ask them if this is what they really wanted, pretending to be normal together. The road would take me right there if I let it. But no, I don't trust myself to see them and act like a decent human being.
Oh my.
Maybe with more distance. Right now, it's still so much to bear.
Got it, Cass.
I suppose after a while, I'll start to realize how little I can change and accept myself as an uprooted poet howling unheard into the winds, seething with anger and pain.
Oh, Jesus.
Exiled to a little island of suffering surrounded by storm clouds.
Very dramatic, Cass.
Really just a sad little bum that nobody cared about. That sounds about right. I've gone on long enough. Next, I'm traveling out this way. Keep an eye out for me if you find yourself over there.
All right, southward we go. But that'll do for this episode of Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. If you liked what you saw, hit like. If you want to continue the adventure, please hit subscribe. And if you think that what I do is really keen, you can send me a couple bucks monthly on Patreon. I can use that money to do fantastic, amazing things like make more money. No, make more videos, start streaming, hire an artist to do cool shit, do the coolest I can think of. Fucking get my head